ladies and gentlemen. My name is Maverick V6. I am a part of the United We Stand gaming community. Today, I would like to review the map Factory in Escape from Tarkov. At this stage in the closed alpha, there are only 3 maps or raids available, and Factory is a strong favorite amongst the community for many reasons. Number 1, it is a much smaller map in size and gives the feel of a more traditional FPS arena. Number 2, it is also much easier to get in, get loot, and get out fast. There is a current popular meta that has players spawning in with or without any equipment, looting crates, and then promptly extracting, trying to avoid any and all PvP or PvE encounters. Number 3. Don't let this deter you, as a lot of other players turn to Factory because it places them in the action much faster and, as briefly stated before, feels more or less like a PvP arena. Number 4. One of the biggest factors now is that currently the Battlestate developers have disabled the night cycle for this map. Previously, this map had a night cycle, and it was quite intimidating and cruel, yet a lot of fun. As this gets implemented again, I feel that players will begin to play other maps during the in-game night hours, but until then, this map will always be heavily populated during the night cycle. Number 5. I enjoy this map because although it is small, it has a lot of verticality to it. In total, there are 5 levels to this map: the underground, the first floor, second floor, third floor, and rafters. This gives the map a much larger feel and will allow you to tailor your experience with every run. Now, with this tutorial, I would like to explore the map and show you all the current spawn locations, loot crate locations, points of interest, and common map callout locations. Knowing these areas and what to call them will help you better communicate with your teammates and ultimately allow you to survive more raids. Here we are looking at the map of Factory. I have labeled with an X and blue text the 6 spawn locations. Starting at the bottom and making our way clockwise is the offline spawn. This location obtained its name simply from the fact that if you play offline mode, this is the position in which you will begin. This area is most vulnerable from the player that may spawn at the red light spawn location, because just down the ramp, that player will have direct visualization of your position coming into the underground area, assuming you choose to take that path. Knowing this will at least make you more prepared, and if appropriately equipped, will allow you to engage with lesser risk of dying. The next location is the barrel spawn. This is a narrow hallway that will lead you either into the large open area or back towards the offline spawn. This location's name is due to the fact that on one end of the hallway it is barred off with drum barrels. To follow, we move to the opposite side of the map. This area I term the equipment or machinery spawn. As you move around the room, you will notice many yellow construction vehicles and machinery. Next to the machinery spawn is the death box. This area is very close to the machinery spawn and gets its name due to the fact that if you go up the stairs that are directly next to you as you spawn, you enter a tiny room that can only be left by breaching the door leading into the large exit side area. Continuing underground is the silo spawn. Here you are located between the red light and death box spawns. This area becomes apparent as when you slowly move and look around the nearest corner, you will see the center silo area. Heading backwards will take you towards the red light spawn. Finally, the red light spawn. This area could be one of the more difficult spawn locations because you could be instantly pursued by players on either side of the corridor. Fortunately though, there are a minimum of 3 possible ways in which you can move out of each spawn location, and it is pivotal to learn where each area is and how to get away if you get caught off guard. We will briefly review these escape routes during the in-game video walkthrough. The green icons placed throughout the map are loot crates. Quickly, we will review these areas. There is 1 crate underneath the main platform, 2 directly above on top of the platform, and 1 in the platform stairwell heading up from the first and second floors. Also, on this side of the map, there are 2 lootable crates near the 1986 bunker. Opposite of the bunker is the sky bridge, and underneath the bridge are 2 loot boxes. On the other side of the staircase leading up to the sky bridge is 1 additional crate. And finally, there is the suicide box. This is the crate located on the extended platform coming off the exit side stairwell. This box is exposed from multiple angles, and you must be sure your surrounding area is cleared before looting this one, or else it will lead to your quick demise. The red arrows indicate the locations of the 3 extraction areas. The 2 areas marked with a purple check mark means you need the factory key to gain access. If you don't have the key, then there is only one way to escape. Be prepared to check your corners to try and avoid campers at this exit. In the future, the karma system may limit this behavior, but until then, be wary. In general, you always want to be careful. When you let your guard down, you die. The final mark on the map is a solid blue check mark. This indicates that you need a key to gain access to the closed bunker on the exit side of the map. The factory key is also needed for one of the doors on the 3rd floor, which is also marked on the map. In the future, some of these closed doors can be opened with the assistance of a multi-tool, melee weapon, as an example with the Edge of Darkness Edition hatchet, and other devices. Some doors, in which we don't have access to yet, will eventually be accessible with any of these items, as well as special doors that require key cards or even pin pad codes to unlock. There are many small things that still need to be implemented, which will only diversify the EFT world and how players interact with objects and surroundings. Alright, we will now do an in-game walkthrough of the map factory. This is an offline game mode with the AI disabled. Thus, you will notice that we will initially spawn in the offline area. Here we go. So here we're in the offline spawn area, and as I mentioned previously, there are at least 3 separate ways you can extract in each spawn location. You can either head down this ramp and continue down this corridor, in which you will run into the red light spawn. You can come down here, and if you start getting engaged by somebody in that area, you can quickly run up this ramp and head into the open platform area of the map. You can also bypass the underground area and go straight out to the platform side going through this corridor, or you can come back here and head through this door. Here you will find the secondary extraction key. This you will need the factory key to extract out of. And you can also come out through this door to to get into the open platform area. Now we are getting pretty close to the barrel spawn. I'll head there now. So typically in the barrel spawn area, you'll spawn roughly in this location. As you can tell, there's the blocked off area with the barrels, thus its name. You can first extract out through this door, which opens up directly into the platform area of the map. You can also come back through the way we came. This is a good advantage point sometimes to scope out your area without giving your location away too much, as it's somewhat obscured by the fencing. You can come out through this door. You can also come out through this door. And of course, loop all the way around to the offline area if you desire. Now we'll head down towards the red light spawn, since we're in this area. Here is the red light spawn location. Again, you can be quickly cornered by people coming from the silo spawn as well as the main spawn. So if you happen to get engaged here, you can either quickly run in this direction, or you can make your way through this way, engage the person in the offline spawn. You can run down this area of the underground, which will take you just underneath the 1986 bunker. Or you could head down the opposite corridor. This direction will lead you towards the silos, or up this stairwell here, which will take you underneath the platform, and you'll encounter one of the loot boxes. So now we're back on the platform side. Again, there's the 1986 bunker. You can come up here onto the platform, in which you'll find those two lootable crates. You can then make your way here on the second floor. You'll notice that there is the crate between the first and second floors. You can also open this door, walk through into the shower room. And or you can come into this area to the locker room. Locker room connects to the exit side stairwell, as well as the exit side platform. Make your way up to the third floor, where you'll find access from the third floor to the sky bridge. You'll also find this locked door, which currently is only accessible with the use of the factory key. Middle door, or breach door, is here. And these are the office rooms. There's a safe underneath the desk, and some lootable areas over here. From here, you gain access to the hole in the wall, which leads out to the rafters, which gives you a great vantage point over the platform area here. This area is commonly referred to as the railroad platform. And as I mentioned previously, this map is unique as it has a lot of verticality to it. So you can see that we're up here in the rafters. You can look down to the first floor, the second floor there with the platform. You could even access and get kills by shooting through the windows on the third floor. You could also look down into the underground. This area is commonly referred to as the silos due to the big silo formations here. We got the sky bridge connecting the rafters to the third floor. Loot crate there. Exit side hole in the wall. This is the closed bunker, which you can gain access to by climbing this stairwell. Both this door as well as this door requires the key to gain access to, and it's just called the door key. We will now make our way towards the silo spawn location. This is the silo spawn location. Again, you can escape by either coming out here to the underground through the silos, where there is a stairwell on either side to get up to the first floor. One heading behind the silos, one heading towards the 3-story building. You can also come back through the underground. You can either go straight or to your left. Doesn't matter, either way I'll take you to the same spot. And you can either go up the ramp into the exit area, or you can continue underground and head towards the death box. Now the death box spawn location is roughly here, and you have a few different options. One, you could head down the corridor, run all the way down, head towards the equipment spawn or machinery spawn. You can head back the way you came to the silos, or you can come up here into the death box. And it's the death box because of this area here. Very small, and only one way to get out. And you have to breach through this door. Now, if people know where you are, they can easily shoot through any of these doors and or even the walls and try and damage you in here, so be careful. Next we come into is the machinery or equipment spawn area. They have these yellow machines, very easy to identify right away. A lot of times if I spawn here, I will sit in the back, wait to see if the guy from the death box spawn comes up this stairwell. Also be able to listen to see if he breaches any of these doors. If neither of those options occur, then I can either come this way, scanning my surroundings before I head out. Head out through either of these two little doors here and begin my adventure on this side of the map. Come up to any of these locations, they'll give you some advantage points down the corridors toward the silos, some access to the death box, which is right there, and the exit side platform. This is a reasonable spot if you need to watch over the primary exit location. This location in particular does not require a factory key to exit, but the other two do. I'll show you the two secondary exit keys or exit locations. First one is directly underneath the machinery spawn area. Head down this stairwell, and directly here is the exit. You use again the factory key to unlock the door. Open it up, go in, and look to extract. Underneath the sky bridge, there's this little enclosed room where you can find some loot. You can also come out here, and those are the double loot crate boxes. You can make your way up to the 3rd floor and or the rafters by either going through the sky bridge here or continuing up into the rafters. Final location I'll show you is the final extraction area. And that's right by the offline spawn, in between that and the barrel spawn. And you have this red door here, which again you need the factory key to gain access to. Then you can extract out through this door. All the factory exits are marked with this sign. At this point, I would like to thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please feel free to drop a like and subscribe. I will look to make additional informative Escape from Tarkov videos in the near future. If interested, feel free to check us out at uwsgaming.com. At any point, feel free to hop on, interact with myself or any of our members, and feel free to join. Until next time, this is Maverick V6 signing off.